looked through the instructions, and essentially what we're going to do is we're going to take our seat off right here. We're going to loosen up our fuel tank, lift that up. Those two connectors that are on there, we're going to plug into our fuel injectors down here, and we're going to take our magic box, we can call it, and that's going to get mounted, I believe, somewhere right over this area here by the battery is what it says, and hook up our ground, and then we play with it with our phone, and it's really about it. So let's start taking this thing apart, shall we? Our back bolt over here, might not be able to see it, it's just a 10mm bolt. Holds the tail of your seat on. That's all that guy is right there. Don't lose them, it's kind of special. We got our two Allens up here. Okay. In case you wonder what the bottom of a stock seat looks like, there you go. So you can see right down here, this is our battery. It wants us to actually mount our gizmo right here on top of the battery. We'll kind of see if that's what we're going to end up doing or not. Now we got to take out our bolt right here for the fuel tank. We'll lift that up so we can get access to our fuel injectors. Okay, so here's our bolt and the washer. You should just be able to lift this up now. There's one vacuum hose right here that pops right off. I'm gonna pay attention to what's going on and where. We're just gonna kind of go like this and see if we get enough access to our fuel injectors. See if I got like a block of wood I can stick under there. Right, so our fuel injectors, you can see are down here. You kind of like this turquoise plastic on the bottom here is our actual fuel injector. Here's our gray connector up top for it. So that's the back one. Here's our front one right here. Our instructions say for the front one to use the longer harness connector and our rear one to use the shorter one. So we're going to run those wires up there, get them plugged in. Alright, so here's our magic box. It's got a recess in the back right here for our Velcro tape that it's got so we can put on top of our battery. I'm not sure if I'm sold on that, but whatever, that's what we have. So here's our ground. What I'm probably going to do is mount it kind of like here, and I'll probably just take one of these bodies right here and ground it out, or take the cover up to the battery and ground it there. We're going to try to run this right up through here, along with the rest of these wires that go right up here as well. Let's see if we can get it halfway decent up there without wrecking everything. So we got it through the frame right here. It was kind of a pain in the butt. We're gonna try to unplug our injectors here. So be careful with these connectors. They might be kind of tight. I got this little hook tool here. I might be able to get right underneath there and just pop the clip loose.
We call it a dentist hook thing.
Okay. I got that unplugged and I lost half my hook. That's pretty awesome. I gotta find it. Okay, there's one injector. Let's see if this front one here will come unplugged easier. Okay, here's a front injector. So again, the black small one here goes into the harness. The bigger gray one goes right into the fuel injector. It's only going to go in one way. If it doesn't feel like it wants to go in, don't force it. There's a soft clip, it was there. So now let's get our injector plugged in. There's a nice solid click right there. Now we're going to make sure wires in our harness are kind of in a way that's not going to affect anything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a zip tie on this. Just kind of hold the harness where I want it up there. I just want the harness to be nice and supported and held in a good spot where it's not going to come loose and rub on something or melt through from heat or any of that stuff. So, thanks for zip tie up here. take care of that. Looks nice. You can really see a whole lot up in there, but it's up in there someplace. Kind of hard to see it. Now we just gotta mount that box and tie it on that harness there a little bit better.